All right, so we're streaming.
Yep, we are streaming.
Matt?
I just started, so I should be
And
seeing something sometime soon here. Of course, I've not had time to update my Twitch at all, so it's just going on whatever date it was last.
Buck Nampa. Whining. So whiny.
And we'll update in a few moments anyways. Anyway.
okay, so you got confirmation you're streaming, Matt?
It takes a while. The phone. I watch it through my phone because it's easier that way. But the phone wants to take like half a minute at least to tell me that anything's running. So I have to wait on it. We can go if you want to. It should be running.
Alright, so I'll do introduction then.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, this is Aaron Romeo Moon Burke here with... This is Aaron Romeo Moon Burke here with Barry Kazak Goldberg. There's a ton of people around us.
Hello.
Randy Ranson McCulloch.
Hello.
Edward Jernivian Dunkel.
I'm gonna stab something.
And Mad Matt Winchell.
Has it done refreshing yet? There it is.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So before we start on the push to 125, 130, somewhere in there, we are going to get a few more items to make our trip easier. And to do that, we need to go to Rubika's newest zone, the Wreck.
Ooh.
So for this, because Ed has already managed to get all the items he wanted from the Wreck already, he's loaded a Hy-Vee tune to assist us, since some of the Wreck is not exactly a friendly place for 100-ish characters. Heck, it's not even a friendly place for 150-ish characters.
Well, it depends on where you go in the rack.
Yeah. Things there are hostile. They can kill you. It's pretty bad. I take it you want to do this clan side, considering you're on your clan tune?
I don't have an Omnitune. So yeah, we're gonna have to go clan. Now the wreck is accessible by both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe it's either Omni Entertainment or Omni Trade, where you go there for Omni side. But for us, we need to go to Tier.
Where did you guys just go? I turned around and everyone
We
just
went
disappeared.
into the Wampas.
Yeah, Wampas.
Over here.
It is, by the way, Omni Trade for blue side, but yeah, like we said,
Thank you.
Tier.
So there is going to be a nice warning sign in front of the wreck. Well, the nice danger sign in front of the wreck Wampa.
Ah, sweet.
That means yes, this place is dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Which means, Barry, keep close.
Sure.
Well, while it is
Sweet.
dangerous, mobs are not like everywhere.
I still don't trust Barry to run too far off without being monitored.
Wow, I
Well,
had like
neither do
9
I, but the
people.
wreck's easy to get to.
All right. So our goal for this evening is to get the stripped merit board for everybody in our main group here. Like I said, Ed's enforcer already has one.
Mm-hmm.
Matt would like a cyborg wrist item because those are decent. And Aaron and I would both like Dogs of War guns, even if we can't quite use them yet. So those are our goals. Those are our main goals. Ed's going to be our guide here.
Yep. Well, I just posted the strip merit board in the org bot, since you can't invite outside non-clan members into your not org members into your org's bot, so you can still chat with your friends if you're in a different organization. But what we need to do is everyone open your planet map.
Zoom in a bit, I assume.
Oh yeah, make sure you're zoomed in. Preferred with the color.
Yeah.
Not all the way, just the one before that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna normally I would get in a vehicle and I would fly to the first place we're going, but we can't do that.
All right, everybody following? Everyone better following.
Why can't we do that?
Okay, there she is.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
we're gonna follow this road out of the jungle.
Why can't people get in vehicles?
Like, does everyone have a vehicle?
I think everyone at least has a jetpack except for Barry, and he's a frickin' metaphysicist.
Does Barry have fucking wings?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, everyone, vehicle up. We're gonna do this the
Okay,
easy way.
hang on.
Easy way.
Window is getting cluttered.
Now, doing the easy way makes me happier. All right, so everyone, we're gonna go east.
We
All
east.
right.
All right, now if you look at your maps,
God damn
I'm
it.
going up,
There.
like above the treetops, up.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I had shit cluttering up everything here, so
All right, so
where's everybody? There you
into the
guys
We're
are.
heading east. We're getting our vehicles and heading east, Aaron.
I know, but everything's like my screen was all cluttered.
Due east.
Just
Due east.
go
I
east.
see you.
all right. Now on your map, you're gonna see a road, and when you get out of the
I don't
the
see
tree.
anything on my map.
on your planet map or your
Yep.
playfield map,
Planet map.
you gotta zoom in.
It is zoomed in.
Okay.
I could
Well,
zoom in.
you found me, so you're good.
Okay.
I am right above you by about 100 feet.
That's fine. I won't look up. All right. So from where I am, I'm going to show off two things. To our south is the abandoned mining outpost. That is the low-level area for getting the stripped merit board.
Okay.
Okay.
It does drop. The merit board does drop there, but at a lesser rate, because I think mobs need to be at least 130 before it will drop. To our north, about northeast, see that bridge and the giant structure jutting out from there.
Yep.
That's where we generally hunt for strip merit boards.
Okay.
That's where we're going.
All
So I'm
right.
going to get out of my vehicle and get on this road. And we're going to follow this road to the bridge. You guys can stay in your vehicles if you want. You get more run speed.
That and less aggro.
Yeah, less aggro is the best part. Because well, Aaron should be able to mez this stuff as we get to the mobs. You'll notice they're at least 150.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh, yeah. I'm gonna stay up above.
Now,
Mhm.
I'd like to point out, Sarupin last night was 150. Matt, I think you just aggroed shit.
Yeah, they're trying to get at me, but I'm too high. They fail.
They're ranged mobs, Matt. They have guns.
All ranged mobs.
They were also trying to fight the edge of a bridge. They still fail.
Dude, I'm halfway up. I'm halfway
Hi,
up.
info
as
hit.
high as- I'm at half the height of that tower over to the north.
Woo.
All right.
I
well,
I
like
am at the
that.
tower in the north. You've been
Ew.
dawdling.
Here at the bridge.
Info Hip is busy fending off a couple of trolls in our chat, or in my chat.
Oh,
anyway.
right.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
someone can come down here. I'm going to delete the stuff off the mob that didn't drop a token board.
where are we
And
meeting?
then
I heard
someone-
something about bridge, and I don't see anyone on it. The only bridge I see here.
I'm not on the bridge. I'm at the end of the bridge.
Hey, stripped mirror board.
Coming
That's
down.
what we're looking for. I
That's
think you
not
went
it.
too
Alright.
far, Matt.
Yeah, you
It's under
went
the
way
bridge.
too far.
Oh, there. Everyone
You
just suddenly
went
pops in.
way too far,
Jeez.
Matt.
Yeah, we didn't say cross the bridge. We were starting at the bridge.
So luckily, we're at 1 of 4. Because the first guys, we're kind enough to drop 1.
So I got my board.
You got your board. Now, the thing the thing that's going to be the hardest to get is going to be the Dog of War.
That's harder than the cyborg.
It's harder than the merit board, yeah.
Not the strip merit board. The cyborg wrist.
Cyborg wrist is
The
just
noose.
all about drop rates. All right, nothing. So we're going into this place, which is called Port New Thera. And apparently, there's a bureaucrat here
Hi.
giving me a CRT. I will take a CRT.
Sweet.
Oh,
I just turned off my wings.
That is fine.
Alrighty. Thank you.
I thought I turned off my
Ooh,
wings.
that is a high level crat too.
Yes, it is. All right, someone loot this corpse right in front of me. There is another merit board. Everyone
Going.
gets one.
strip
Everybody
merit
gets
board.
one.
Okay.
So now we need Randy and Barry
Which,
to
this
get
one?
Randy.
I already got it.
Matt got it.
Okay.
We're on self. Oh, it's neck
if
item.
you notice in like team loot messages,
Monster
Says no drop
curse,
unique.
swift arm.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't want to get too close, Darren.
yeah. This place can get a little
Harry.
painful.
Okay.
I have been in here and seen it turned into a giant fur ball.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what's up with him.
The Entvined, by the way, are the mesmerized servants of the Medusa. So
Okay.
you very rarely see Entvined without Medusa somewhere nearby.
And there are a few in this area. Most notably, they're the Dynabosses. So,
Okay.
local guys that have lots of good loot. And no joy there.
No shinies. No nothing. Moving on.
There's a few things.
Nothing we're looking for.
You know, you can take
Hi.
his mez.
Yeah, he's mezzing them. Nice.
Ooh.
Quick, someone tell me that's Info Hip.
Infohip, is that you?
Is it info hip? It could be. He
You're
apparently
right,
has more than one
it
tune.
Makes sense.
Probably then, yes. He's just paving the road.
Now he's just showing off tonight. Is what he's doing.
We got incoming. We got a colonel.
Matt, when don't Randy and I do that? I do have the 220 crack.
If I didn't need a dog and a merit board, I'd be here in Nam right now.
This would have been the Nam and Shiri show at that point.
Ah, the old team. Memories.
I don't know. Infohip, do you want in on the team at all, or?
Yeah, it
You
doesn't
got
really
really
matter
That is
since we already have the Shade, who's way higher than us.
It's not like we're going to lose any less XP.
Yeah, we're not here for XP. We're here for goodies.
Yeah.
I'll send him a.
But it's also nice that he's calling the trolls in your
Yay!
chats. It's nice to have somebody backing you up on that.
Well, that's how Total Biscuit does it.
All
Actually,
right.
Tall Biscuit does it by having his chat behind a paywall to begin with.
So we have our Shade and a Krant too.
Yeah.
And
This
We
is
have
gonna
a
be so
full
much
team.
fun.
Oh, great big convoy. Do. Is there anything in
Jeez.
this body? Nope, nothing important.
Nothing.
ooh, the Infine General. This guy actually is yellow to me.
That guy has a 100% drop rate for either the strip board or the optic enhancer. Apparently those are on the same loot table, by the way.
Merit
But
board.
Ah.
Mine.
Aw.
Barry gets the last one.
Okay. As long as I get one.
Well, we're gonna make sure you get one, Barry. This isn't a.
This isn't a argue, it's when you. There'll be enough to go round.
I
Alright.
can't use it for 2 more levels because at 2 more levels, I don't need to use the a color of amplification to be able to cast
UBT.
UBT with
think we-
infusions. So at the moment, I need that plus.
All right.
I
Yeah.
need that plus 10.
Apparently there's another boss that might spawn here.
I think
I think he's just pointing out we actually killed it really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that one boss in Inferno that we killed too fast.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
That sucked.
That really did. We had to wait for the respawn, and it was bad.
I think it was a long respawn point.
Yeah, it was like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Fun thing is, I can actually do that quest solo on this character. At least a good chunk of it.
I'm wondering how much of it I probably could have soloed it on Nam.
You probably could have.
Because I keep having to revise upwards what he can kill. Albeit it's not mercenaries. We learned that last night.
I know, we've just never been there before. We have to like not be standing in the middle of the drop nukes.
Yeah.
That helps.
Hey, well, we got a Infine Lieutenant down here.
Oh.
He just Vegeta's it. Mine.
Nothing on it. Nothing we need anyway.
The
Of course I'm gonna Vegeta it. Why wouldn't I?
by the way, the scope that I think's over on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It just disappeared on me. God darn it. Yep. Is not a bad scope, particularly for anybody who likes crit buffing, traders, martial artists, etc. It's
I swear I had one in one of my bags.
it's 5% crit. I mean, you can get better, but this is relatively easy to get at low levels. Technically speaking, there's no level minimum to get into the wreck. You just have to worry not to die.
Yeah, I don't have that, but I do have that.
Yeah, IROC, where's the scope from here?
So I take it we're waiting to farm this particular boss.
Actually, we're just waiting for some repops.
Yeah.
I think he left a couple of them mez down this way.
Yep.
We got repops over here too.
Oh, good. Repops are what we want. Mine.
Death, destruction.
Yeah, Matt, just for your reference.
Destroy.
Hmm?
Crush. Kill. Destroy.
There's the scope on this corpse.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are the weapons I'm using, Matt. Look at them in duel.
You're still looking for the other hacked Mediblade, or just can you not duel it?
Oh, I need a 147 to do it.
We got incoming.
Yeah. My pet has been off
We
again.
have a lot of incoming.
Matt, everyone's got it. We're all good. We're all good. Tin
More
Man,
incoming.
get behind.
Yeah, those weapons are what my bureaucrat uses. I was just kind of posting my weapons so that like Matt could see them.
And nada.
We're getting a lot of nada over here.
Hmm.
Crit scope, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I thought I'd point it out.
That scope's not hard for us to put on because my bureaucrat has the plus 1,000 perception buff.
Huh. Should I worry about looting the scope here?
No,
If you want to have the scope,
I
just
mean
for the
if you want
funsies of it,
if you want it for funsies, but as your primary is a nanocaster, you're going to want to have that research device in probably for like most of your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Krat still has the research device in. We'll put it like that. And Rand knows how much of a hard time I have landing some of my hits.
Yeah.
Following the dead bodies.
Yeah.
We're outside the wall, by the way. Come back.
I was stopping
There
to
you are.
look at stuff. It's okay, we're all good.
Didn't wander too far off.
Yeah. So, you know, we're not getting good luck on the last board, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's we got
There's
it.
all kinds of
To
dead
be
bodies
honest,
here.
it was a pretty generous run to get everybody but one.
Yeah.
Are we in a hurry? Seriously.
Hi.
Oh,
oh.
Krister!
Hey, Krister.
Hey, Krister.
Hi.
Barry, there's a 218 and a 211 on this team.
Whoa.
This stuff should be dying this fast.
What I mean is, are we in a hurry to get the last board? Seriously.
Well, we have a bunch of other things we need, and a
Yeah.
lot of those
So
have
getting the
far
board
worse
done would be
drop
the
rate.
first step of getting things done.
Yeah,
Finally,
we're gonna.
yes.
There's stuff we are going to have to camp.
All right, Barry.
There you go. There's your board, Barry.
Last
Find that
board.
corpse. Get out of my way, stupid demon.
Not with
Really,
stupid.
really, you've got to learn to click through things.
Merit board, yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so we're done here.
Woohoo!
All right.
Alright.
So what's next? The cyber kernel or our war dog?
Actually, the War Dog is the Cyber Kernel. All right, so
Up, up, and away.
exactly, we are gonna
Up,
head
up,
north.
up, 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 up. North, okay.
Matt, if you keep humming that, I am gonna have to paralyze you.
The paralyzer.
Well, I'm gonna fall back to sleep, I guess.
Oh no!
Okay.
This is getting posted on YouTube. There might be copyright claims.
Hey, there's flying mobs.
Oh yeah, cheer ups. All right, so what we're looking for is to the east. You should see an island with a big building on it.
Big tower.
Mhm.
Yeah, big tower. We're going to that. We are going to that
Oh,
island.
okay.
As you're heading north, look to the east.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So
It's
we're
more
going to the
northeast,
island?
But okay.
We are going to the island. That is the cyborg prison camp, where
Ah.
the cyborg
Sure.
Visio wristband drops.
It's kind of a crap drop, right?
It's a very crap drop rate.
So probably what's going to happen is we're going to bounce between this and War Dog a couple of times.
I see Randy. I think that must be Aaron.
Coming.
Long black outfit. So.
That's right. Aaron's in the.
And there's a fixer here killing the mob.
Main camp. Yep.
That'll happen.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
On
We
that
seem to be
happened
finding
when-
the popular areas lately.
well, this thing has a really shit drop rate.
This thing has a really shit drop rate, and there's only one mob in the entire zone that drops it. And it is not no drop, so you can actually buy it off the market.
There's
Whee!
not a whole lot on the market right now. So,
Yes, I know, but you can buy it on the market. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
people can camp it and sell it.
I think I have a few floating around.
Corrections officer.
Well, the mob that we wanted, if you guys want to come in here.
Oh, inside. Sure.
Yep, come inside. It's pretty empty. I want to show you guys where the mob spawns. But, there's this fixer here.
Yeah.
Where's the door? There it is.
We're not going into the building.
Okay.
The mob would spawn right in the doorway.
Gotcha.
So, since we have this 200 fixer here, we're going to let them sit and go try and find a war dog. The war dog everyone mount up again.
I never left.
Me neither.
You want to go north? And if you see the big dome, like the dome
Yep.
roof,
Ah,
that's where the mob who spawns the war dog is. Now here's the thing. Go out over the water.
what about the water?
Fly out over the water
Okay.
Woohoo. Rubber
and come
banding.
over to me.
Oh, mm,
Oh, that's right. There's some mechs that probably want to kill us dead.
Yep. So we're avoiding the mechs because mechs have a lot of ACs. So I always approach it from this angle, like straight on.
oh, I just saw one of the mechs pop in. Okay.
Yep. So that's why I always approach this straight on from the west. Now this, like, the metal grinders and stuff aren't gonna drop anything. But as Enfohip has been kind enough to pull, here's the mob.
Ah,
He's got a corgi head,
he does.
and now
I
he's
want
dead.
your head.
It's a cute
Yay.
little fluffy.
Now here's the thing. You see this bounty beacon claim? That
Yes.
is for quests that you can get in the zone. So that if someone kills him, you can still come up and I believe click on the beacon.
Is that an incoming mech?
No, I think Enfohip's loading up a mech.
Oh.
So somebody's meching up.
And
I'm sorry, I've just seen a Metal Gear teleporting in. I'm worried.
That's so awesome.
What was that?
I'm actually tempted to come out and get these on Crocea at some point. War Dog's heated razor gloves.
Okay, so what happens when you click on this thing?
Well then let Matt have them for now.
They actually don't help Matt as much
Oh,
because they give 20% shield.
Ooh.
20 damage shield. And enforcers have damage shields, so I mean, I'm thinking about grabbing that for
28 minutes. 28 minutes on the corpse.
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
Can you guys send cords where you guys are?
Oh,
In the
we're
back?
at we're in the wreck. Where
We're-
Wardog spawns at the ruins.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yay, Krista's
Or
gone.
1802.6 by 1716.8.
Heated razor gloves.
Yep.
So Ed,
Is
you
it-
kind of got distracted there. What was the beacon doing? You said you clicked
Uh,
on it.
You have to have a quest to begin with
Okay.
for it to work.
All right.
Barry,
Uh,
do not pull a Matt.
What do you mean?
Don't go, interesting, and blind loot.
I didn't take anything. I just looked at it.
Yeah, I know. I was just warning you ahead of time because.
I don't mind because I can come out here.
Oh,
You
you're
know.
just gonna go.
I'll come out here, kill it, and then hot swap.
Mm. Is
Besides,
it,
I think Crocea can fight the Sandstorm guys. They're not that hard.
Hmm.
These guys are 130. Oh no. So Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
if you take a look at Enfohip over there, that's your endgame bot. He has a katana, na.
Ah,
Yeah, if you look at Party Animal
party
there.
animal.
Ah.
Oh, and a robot just popped in and died instantly.
Yeah, Party Animal is your endgame bot. You get that. You can cast that about 205. The
See,
grill here is the Penumbra quest reward.
Yeah, that's Carlita, isn't it?
That is Carlita Desposito, the little sister of Carlo.
The best robot pet is 215.
215.
Yeah.
The first one, the first one is 205. So you're self casting the 200 now. So that's going to be your bot until that's going to be your primary bot until 205.
Okay.
Oh right, that bot's the DB Quest one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been casting it for so long, I forgot about that.
Well, they look the same too, so it's easy to.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill
somebody
the
knows me. Hi. Also, not heard dramatic music.
Well, you're gonna hear some pretty dramatic music because this stuff is higher level than you. So you're gonna get the cool music. So now it's just kind of flitting between the ruins and the cyborg prison camp. If the cyborg prison camp didn't have a fixer at it.
Okay.
So basically, we're just camping over here, though.
There are 2 more bosses in zone.
Okay.
Actually, more than that.
Okay, yeah, there's 4. There are 4 more bosses in zone. We don't need to go to them.
Because we don't have professions that need stuff from them.
Yep.
Okay.
One is a martial artist boss.
Yes, which I am very upset you didn't tell me about.
You've out leveled everything that guy can drop for now.
Super Toe? Excuse
I
me,
think.
Team Toe?
Oh yeah. Does Matt want to get the martial art weapon?
We probably want to get his martial artist high enough to use it. I think there is a level rec on it.
That's Huzum's Iron Fist. Level 100, Shade or Martial Artist.
So it does have to be a level. So we'd have to wait until she's at least a little bit closer. It doesn't need to happen right now. We can always do it later if we get that far with her.
It's the same one.
There it is.
Huzum, yeah.
Iron Fist and the Wisdom of Hazam.
Yeah, which is what I need to go grab.
Yeah, which is a heal one, but you need Daimok from 300, martial arts of 700.
I know it's not hard for me to use, but I'm not going to I'm not going to say no to a clicky team heal of 1200 points.
True. There is the sock or something. It's a mutant that drops a ranged energy weapon that's actually pretty good. He's down in the mutant hideout south of the prison camp.
He is called War Chief Scott, S-K-A-W-T, and he drops Scott's plasma emitter. And that is ranged energy 1000, full auto 900, burst 900. It's a not bad little gun. There's no level rec on it, but you got to meet those weapon recs. It's something a soldier would think of.
There we go. The compact plasma emitter and the straight up plasma emitter. One has full auto, one does not.
Yeah, AO Universe doesn't mention the compact one. That's only ranged energy from 700, burst 500. And yeah, that's dual wieldable.
Yep.
No full auto, though.
And then...
Yeah, and the
that
damage is a little bit different too.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be bad for a ranged energy fixer, but...
No, it wouldn't. There is the Guardian of the... the Lord of the Sand, which only drops one item. The Gem of the Sand.
Which is a lower level version of a item that drops off the merc camps that Ed and I died at last night, which was called Anything. Anything was named because it's basically an armor piece that drops, that can be equipped almost anywhere.
Yeah. Now
I say almost because it cannot be equipped on the chest, the legs, the shoulders, and the back. This one, however, can equip on the back and the shoulders, but not the chest and the legs. and anything buffs stats by 2, while the gem buffs stats by 1.
Yep. I've been making sure to do an exclamation point items command for everything we're talking about.
Yep, I'm
so
going
that's
through
all
it.
in the chat.
I've been going through them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, the last one, you guys are not going to be able to take. It's a giant, kind of see-through, voracious horror.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about, I think it's like 220, 250.
Oof.
So, I've killed it. What it does is it drops 2 visors.
Oh, we're being attacked.
It drops 2 visors, a nano stim, and I think one other item. The visors are okay. The nano stim is what everyone wanted to begin with. And then, like, I don't remember if it has a 4th item or not. Now, I don't remember the name of these items.
It's the visors.
Yeah.
It's the Vision of Hope and the Vision of Destruction. There's also a stim that drops from it called Death's Door.
Short handle.
Which is a like, I think it's what, 900 first aid, and it basically gives you 15% of your life back. It's like an oh shit button. This game is full of oh shit buttons, by the way, because they're great for the oh god, I'm about to die. And InfoHip just brought up another boss, Incentium. He's technically an Omni boss called Mags. He's a level 200 Slayer droid.
Ooh.
And he drops an item called Mags Aggression Enhancer, which is a HUD2 item. It's not that great. It's 600 comp lit, title level 4, 15 adult offense, and 5 to all nano skills. 5 to all nano skills in HUD2 can be useful at this point, but once you get to be about 132, it'll be stripped out by an alien augmentation device.
That's definitely not the item.
Try M.A.G.S. It's like Tim. There you go.
So I'm pretty sure Mags' powder glove is not something I've ever seen before.
The war dog.
It's only 15 adult offense, I thought.
Yeah, it's only 15. But that's still,
It's still not bad. The thing is that it's not bad for if you're making like a 100 twink.
Weren't we looting the Mad Dog for something?
The Dog of War.
I haven't checked it yet because I'm needing to tell people that need it.
Nothing on it.
I personally have had really bad drop rates on the War Dog. In fact,
Yeah.
I've seen it once.
Was that the time we went and got it for Deleteful?
Yes.
And literally, we came out here and killed War Dog and got the gun first drop.
Yeah, like, this is a gun I've seen some pretty bad drop rates for. However...
It's just like, I log in, it's like, get Deleteful. We need to go run and get stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
there.
okay.
I linked the gun in chat. Well, I used the gun in chat.
It is basically a better version of the CDR that we got out of Formats.
Okay.
It is...
The only difference... CDR still does not have an MBS. A max beneficial skill.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the Dog of War does. The dog is no drop, so...
So what you got it.
So, by that meaning, Barry and Matt don't get to loot the corpse until after the gun's been seen.
Yes. If the CDR drops and Matt or Barry...
I get to at least have a peek those for the stream.
Just don't loot it.
Just no looting, yeah.
Matt's gotten better. He has not done that for years.
Yeah.
We keep beating this dead horse of a story, yes. I have not done it in years.
Incident behind us.
Ooh, what's this? Agility, intelligence,
I
strength.
would not put it past Barry, however.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
I've got
Barry's
good
the one that
enough
has
stuff.
Oof Shining now.
I mean, there's enough
with
no
info
drop
hip
stuff
here-
in this game that if I pick up enough stuff, I can't pick up anything else.
With Enfo Hip here, I'm actually going to go and take a look at the Lords of the Sand.
Okay.
Now, you guys can wait here, or you can go look at the Cyborg prison camp. The only reason I'm saying this is because the Lords of the Sand are pretty far out there. They're just Aramite mobs. They don't look any different than normal. They're just Aramites.
They're just big Aramites.
They're big. Yeah, they're boss Aramites is what they are. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna see if I can get a gem to drop. Drop rate's not the greatest. If we do get them to drop, I'll come, trade one to the streamers, and then we'll figure out where they're going to go.
Okay.
More than likely, they'll go into backyard docks bags because
They're twinking items.
Yay.
They're twinking items, so they're great things for backyard dock to break out in the event of, oh wow, I'm a point short.
like my fixer is wearing 2 on his wrists for run speed, but that's really it. I didn't put them on for anything but the run speed.
Basic feet implant. No.
Because fixer.
Seriously? I would thought for Fixer you would have want the Cyborg and the sandy piece of goo.
I don't have those yet. I do not have spares for the fixer. I haven't looked on the market for a cyborg in a while. I thought I'd just come out and farm one night.
I've
I'm going
noticed
to go
that
check
a lot
the
of,
island.
Okay, I noticed that a lot of the artwork here is also different for the implants. I'm gonna follow Matt.
That's the new artwork for raw implants, and I hate it.
It doesn't quite
Some of them
resemble
look
what you
fine,
want it to.
Some of them don't.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are very confusing, and they need retooling again already.
Yeah. Like you can't look at it and go, "Oh, that's a hand implant."
Cyborgs. There are no cyborgs on the GMS market. I just looked.
Okay. Yeah, they get snapped up pretty quick because they're basically what's called a sandy piece of goo.
What exactly are we looking for? Because that person's still sitting here, but he hasn't killed anything in a while, and there's cyborgs roaming around.
Is there one sitting in front of the doorway?
Is there one sitting in front of the doorway? Coming down. The door is open.
You can't go in the door, but there's a mob that spawns inside that door.
No,
It spawns right in the door frame.
I don't see
You
it.
can't see anything. Yeah.
So he's
Probably
basically
killing just that mob.
yeah.
Yarg.
He's camping the boss, and he's high enough that everything else is gray to him, so it doesn't ag him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much. Henbeck.
Probably he's camping it for a Lobby alt.
They're
And you-
really good.
The sandy piece
Aaron,
of
you're
goo-
not supposed to come from that way.
I know.
the
I'm not.
gem-
Oh, yeah, you gotta go that
Gem
way.
sounds too
Yeah, you gotta come this way a bit.
Yeah, the sandy piece of goo, which was just posted in there, is an item that drops off sandworms. In particular, I have good luck farming it in northern Greater Tier County. Northwestern Greater Tier County.
Yeah, you don't want to anger the mechas, Aaron.
All right. Nothing off of the first Lord of the Sand.
So yeah, they're camping that one still.
Thank you, Matt. I suddenly had your giant feet in my face.
You're
Krister, did you go to the one in the south?
Yeah.
Okay, I went to the one in the north.
Well, yeah, the southeast one.
Yeah, I went to the one that's up by the Omni entrance.
Okay.
Huh?
There are 2 Lords of the Sand.
Yes, one in the far northeast and one in the far south central.
Southeast. Yeah, south central. So basically, there's one up by the Omni entrance, and there's one down by the Clan entrance. So apparently
Now-
Krister just got one to drop.
Cool. I eventually, it's not a priority for me, but I would eventually love to have, a full set of those on Backyard Dock. That's a long-term goal, not an immediate. So that, yes, if we ever need to do mass twinking like that, we can. But, like I said, it's not anything I need to worry about. I'm going to basically have a bag labeled. That and it would be labeled what are they
Gem of the Sands.
Gem of the Sands / anything.
Yeah. Like the gem is okay.
It's a +1. The anything is better, it's a +2. But there are certain places the anything can't go.
Well, the
Yeah.
stats that impressed me with the Game of Sands is the run speed.
It's really what I like too. And I only have 3.
Yeah, I have none. I tried to buy ads, but
Nope, not giving up a set.
he doesn't want to sell them.
No, I don't want to give up.
Oh!
I don't want to give up a set, but I was willing to give up the single.
Yeah, I need to buy the
Because
set.
the set, once the fixer was done with them, was going to go on Backyard Dock.
Ah,
That's when the fixer is done with them.
that's fine.
And that might be a while, because fixer's going to be staying at 100 for a bit.
I know that
Especially
feeling.
After I get Krister to make my GA4 disc.
Yeah,
I-
that's what.
I might be able to make your GA4 disc.
Somebody needs to make my GA4.
Oh, there's one of those mechs.
I've got, I think I made Weefle Boys on Johnny, so we'll see. I know I've got all the carbon rich and everything I need for it in bags, so. Yes, I spent a long time in my lobies back when I was hopeful that I would get all these drops collecting like frick tons of carbon rich rock. I was actually going to try to make a career of making and selling nanos until I discovered it was far, far easier just to blitz them.
Well, there's still plenty of those. There's still, like, the important nanos that only come in discs.
Yep. So it's not exactly in vain, it's just,
Yeah.
Kinda wanna see us take out one of these tanks over here.
You mean one of the Metal Gears?
Yeah, one of the big metal ones.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, hey, there's
I'm
someone
going
over
to
here.
point something out. I'm 211. I nom the normal mobs.
Meh.
War Dog is
How
down.
slow this thing is dying.
And on the War Dog, we got those gloves again, and nothing else other than odds and ends.
Yeah, the gloves are pretty much a yes drop off him, which is why I'm not worried about getting them. So
I
Aaron,
didn't know they were like 100% or near 100%.
yeah, Aaron.
Yeah?
Normally I'm doing something like 2k damage.
Ah.
I'm doing 180.
Wow.
These things have a lot of hit points, but like Envo Hip said in team chat, you have to
Ooh.
put on your own mecha to kill them.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
But
Hey, Christy.
it's
Yeah.
also the fact this thing can't touch me.
Show the stream this one.
Okay.
You're showing the stream your alt.
Nope, the
No,
Gem
it's-
of the Sands.
Item.
Oh,
Large crimson gem. Yep. So this is what they were talking about before.
If you'll notice, the most important thing on there, the 10 run speed.
Well, if the
Most
stream wanna
important thing on there.
if the stream wanna take a look on my crat, check this ass.
Well, you're on nights, you know.
You're not the only one here in a thong, sir. Not anymore.
considering we went and said hi to
Don't
Sarah the
tempt
last
me to
night,
remove this robe.
everyone got a thong.
The irony is the fact that all the stats on anything is better,
Oh, hi.
except the 10 red speed, which is exactly the same. And you have to be level 180 to use in anything.
Yeah. Whereas the Gem of the Sands you can wear as soon as you hit the stats.
Please move closer. Just monster parts in that.
Hang on a second. Query about the Gem of the Sands.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying you're using it on the fixer. Does that mean it's can wear with social?
I don't have social cast yet.
Okay.
I don't have any grid armor on that character yet, so I would.
Krister, do you want this back here? This Gem of the Sands?
Nah, keep it.
Okay. Yay, I've got a Gem of the Sands now. I feel so special.
It's it's good twinking. If you need the ACs, it's good for the wrist until you can get something better.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm getting tired.
Well, it's 10 to 11.
Yeah, we've only been going about an hour. Got into the slate again. Anything back this way? Any repops? A couple of repops, yep.
Yeah, I was taking care of a few after I finally got rid of the mech.
Can I see that gem, hun?
Wait, where are you?
I'm
Down
over
the
here.
hill.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I needed to see.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out if it has the social tag on it or not. It doesn't look like it, so I'm thinking once you're in grid armor, you'll have to give up your gems.
Oh.
Oh no, I lose 20 run speed.
Damn it! No. All I wanted was the run speed.
Yeah, I think I would rather skip the grid armor if I had to give off the grid armor. The run speed is too needed.
I would give you more on that past like 150. 'Cause that's what I really want the run speed. But you know,
run
for
speed is
100
even
to
more
150, where I'm gonna
Run speed
stop and
is
do a
a-
lot of research, I kind of want that grid armor.
Well, run speed is more important when you're lower level because you're running so dang slow.
Oh, trust. Well, I'm a fixer. If my run speed's not capped, I'm not doing something right.
Well, at low levels, it's not capped. Weefel's at 150. His run speed's not capped. It's darn near.
Yeah. Well, you're also casting grid space freedom.
Yep.
I'm not doing that yet, but I'm only 100. I'm just happy to be casting the higher power 100 long hot.
You know, at 100, I think I was casting grid space freedom with Mokes.
There we go. I think you also had a comm relay. I don't have that.
Yeah, the comm relay was nice, but I think it was only like a 70 to 75.
Yeah, it's still nano points.
Well, since we're all over leveled for it, the next time I get one to drop on a city raid, I'll let you know. Or you'll just log into your character one day and there's a comm relay.
Surprise
Mm.
comm relay. That's the best comm relay. But you know,
Better
even
than
better
other
than that, Brad?
surprises.
Surprise communication learning.
Good luck on that
my,
one.
my run speed is 893 out of a possible 913.
Nope. Wrong.
Too much?
No, your runs. There is no such thing as a possible in this game.
I'll make
I think he
possible
means max.
913. I could raise it by another 20 points, but I haven't yet.
Oh, with IP, no. What we mean is the fact that run speed actually gets a soft cap at about 2700. You can keep raising the skill if you can. You're not going to be moving any faster. In fact, as run speed gets higher, the higher it is, the less effective each additional raise is. Going between
Going over
like-
2.7 is pointless. 2.7 is absolutely cap.
You mean 2700?
Yeah, 2.7. 2,700.
2.7k is absolutely pointless.
So
But it's
if you get more, you don't even use IP because there's no point in it.
Yep. I think Weefull's at like 22 right now.
Actually, there's a small point. If you have a boss which drains your run speed, or if you're going into a mine or something.
Also anything that might snare you.
Yeah. That's.
Ignoring snares without having to cast a snare removal tool can be kind of useful. But what I'm saying is, run speed. If you're at 300 and you go to 1000 run speed, the effect seems to be greater than if you had 1000 run speed and went to 1700, for instance.
Got 4 viewers, nobody's talking. Hello, viewers. How are you all doing tonight?
Yeah, we've got 6 people.
So,
well, one is me, one is InfoHip.
Yep.
Oh shit! I forgot to go in Twitch.
How many simulators do I need? Come on, man.
I like to read the comments as well.
Oh, well, you should have seen my channel, Krister. I had
apparently
a
she was
couple
getting
of
trolls.
I like to deal with trolls.
Apparently so does InfoHip, and he already dealt with them.
Yeah, InfoHip was on. They haven't really been talking all that much right now, anyway.
Well, we are technically standing here camping, and there's not much else to do when we're camping other than to talk to our viewers if they're watching.
Yeah.
True.
Yay.
I mean, this is the last sit around and camp stream you guys are gonna have for a while.
Yeah, after this, we're gonna be back. We're gonna probably do Shoal next time and start our leveling up to 125, 130. Then it's a quest chain, the holes in the wall quests.
Oh, there's actually a quest chain out there?
Yeah, there's the Bronto Burger out in holes in the wall. There's a bunch of guys that give you quests starting at 100, but a couple of them don't kick in until 125. So I wait till 125 to do those quests. They take you out to Milky Way and a few other places.
Never knew that. I never got character that far anyway.
Oh yeah.
Then there's then around that same time, Krister has said he wants to run us into the Inner Sanctum.
Yeah, we can do it in the Sanctum.
Jeez,
I know
so
there's some
bright.
stuff I want from the Inner Sanctum.
Well, there's something you want at least. The bark thing. That's handy.
Are you still spamming neural stimulator on?
No, he's done with that. InfoHip keeps hitting me with all sorts of different buffs.
I have to tell you, hitting Ed repeatedly with neuronal stimulator will not make Ed any smarter.
Well, it will never stop lasting.
No, that's Barry.
Now, if only Aaron's bot could be hit with an NS.
Yay.
Aaron can NS her own bot.
No,
Okay.
I'm just referring to the Corky the mentally challenged robot incident. I was doing an alien daily using Aaron's character, and the bot proceeded to go in a room with 4 aliens, kill 2, and drag the rest back to me. And actually did it again today, but I was able to take care of that one by judicial use of the fear.
There we go.
Enfohip, you're slacking. Where's ICRT? Come on, man. I gotta have my fix. You're not giving me the good stuff.
What does neuronal stimulator do anyhow?
It raises your int by 23 points and your psychic by 23 points.
Thanks,
Those things I
thanks
like
for the good stuff, Krister.
That's my job, mate.
So bright.
Just froze there. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, while buying a bunch of nanos for Aaron today, I looked at the price of ICRT on the market and said, yeah, if Aaron wants to get that, she can save up enough to buy it herself. If I'm going to spend almost 1 billion credits on that, it's going to go to Lumberg.
So, I'm gonna give Ryan. I'm gonna give you the same advice I just gave Enfohip in chat. Go to the 5th Pantheon in Adonis. That's where I found mine.
Wait, what are you talking about finding?
Oh, the nano I was talking, like, kind of hassling Enfohip for not having improved cut red tape.
Oh, okay.
It drops only in the Shadowlands in a form of a weird-looking nano.
Yep.
So it's going to be called weird-looking nano cut red tape. The thing is, it's kind of a rare drop, and because originally ICRT also buffed int and psi, they've since given that buff to neuronal stimulator.
Inside and a whole bunch of other stuff.
It was a very much in-demand nano, and used to be about $1.5 billion on the market, I think.
Oh yeah. I killed quite the payday by putting it on my own bureaucrat.
Yeah. So after they dropped the inside buffing, which meant it wasn't really useful for twinking anymore, at about half the cost on the market, but it's still,
They took
750
a lot
million.
more off of that than just the inside.
Oh, I don't remember the original. Oh, I can actually take a look.
Wow,
Yeah.
I shot up to 9 viewers there for a second, Matt.
Well,
I've
the
lost
price-
a viewer.
the price had to drop because of greedy shade as well.
Yeah,
I guess greedy shade didn't exist for that long.
yeah. The greedy shade has a set price.
Okay, so back in the day, improved cut red tape did 32 all inits, 45 run speed, 3 intelligence, 3 psychic, 25 adult offense, 50 adult defense. It also, or did they get rid of that?
I prefer the new one actually. Yeah, if I had to choose one, I like
I do too,
defense.
actually.
I'm a big fan.
Like, I
Defense
don't mind losing
is what
all
I
of it.
love.
I love that skill lock modifier, and I actually prefer the 75 adult defense.
Yeah. So you keep like the critical decrease and the skill lock modifier and the defense. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a very good buff.
Oh no, I lost some run speed. Oh no. I'm a bureaucrat. I have mezzes.
Yep, and
Is
now
the correct answer.
Now the current one is 75 adult defense, and the skill lock modifier defense and crit protection 3%.
Yeah.
I can tell you, crit protection's a wonderful, wonderful thing. When fighting things that tend to be blood red to you, because one of those blood red things gets off a critical hit on you, you can watch your hit point bar just kind of Hey, wow, there's half my life gone.
Yep.
Hey, we saw that last night.
Oh, snap.
Hmm.
That might have been what I forgot to do when I reperked Nom. I might have forgot to reperk into his critical defense line.
That might have happened.
I'll have to take a look later.
That feeling when you go from I've got full health, I'm gonna be, and a split second later, I'm a hit away from dead. Okay.
I'm about to die.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shaw,
That's
Barry's
why.
new
That's
farm.
why oh shit buttons exist in this game.
Yeah, Rand, I don't have critical, careful in battle perk right now. I really should.
Well, you're also a little more of a glass cannon than Nom is.
Yeah, I need careful in battle for the add-all defense, as well as the crit decrease. But I'm going to have probably 5 or 6 perks in there. Solely for that add-all defense.
What's squishier, the average bureaucrat or the average metaphysicist?
Bureaucrat.
Metaphysicist at least has a heal pet to back them up.
Yep.
Bureaucrats out there with no innate healing and the same level of general squishiness, excluding pets and stuff, because most of the pet professions are about equally squishy.
But I'm guessing bureaucrats have a lot more power in it because at higher levels they can power through a lot tougher bosses.
The bureaucrat bonus is that they have crowd control.
Yeah.
So you'll notice a lot of bosses come in with a lot of, little minions around them. So bureaucrats can calm most of those minions and only have to deal with the boss. Whereas a metaphysicist is going to have to deal with the bosses and the minions. And the engineer is, of course, the squishiest of all, because it has no crowd control, one distraction pet, which is the dog, and it
Actually, I have to argue. I have to argue on that one. Based on all of their kits, I still think the bureaucrat's the squishiest one. The engineer has access to the bio cocoon line, which comes with an absorb shield and extra healing.
Yes, but the bureaucrat comes with the motivational speech line, which adds a fuck ton of add-all defense and add-all offense.
Engineers do have reflect shields.
Reflect shields are epic. Oh no, I'm being gagged. Big reflect shield. Oh
They
no,
don't get
they're
that
dying
big of a
around
reflect
me.
shield. Yeah, they don't
Also,
get that
you
big
need
of a
to
reflect shield. That's soldiers.
Yeah, soldiers are the ones that get the
It's a really
total
good
mirror
shield, yeah.
line.
Also,
the
you
TMS
need to-
line.
Yeah, also you need to take account that engineer doesn't have option in armor what to use. So you can use full awaken to get a complete heal. But Krat, you need to go evades or just go home, basically. So you gotta go combined scout or combined sharpshooter, or you can do mystical armor for evades.
And still no joy. This might be something we come out at a later date and kind of.
Yeah, we might have to. We might have to do this later because Aaron and I both are not going to be getting in this gun right now.
Yeah.
Me particularly, Aaron could possibly with a bit of work, but it still would be a few levels for her. Now, Krister, what did you say about engineer armor?
I said engineer have option. You can pretty much do whatever armor you like. But Krat gotta go for evades. That's the only option, basically. Because if you can't evade, then your defense is getting pretty useless.
It is now after 11, and I think that's when Aaron wanted to end for the night.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that camper anymore. I don't see the cyborg at the doorway yet, but I don't see the camper anymore.
Well, if you guys
we
want
can
to
go
run
down there,
over
kill
quick.
him once.
Hmm?
We can go kill
The
him
cyborg
once.
island.
Yeah. Let's go head over to Cyborg Island. We can go till like 11:30. Ooh.
Yeah, because you're not getting much luck on that gun. We can always sit around
Get
and
the gun
camp it
off
later.
stream.
So
Yeah.
ending before the dancing script is over. That's not good.
Go find a grid stream party if you want to use a dance script for that long.
Well, the thing is, I
I'm
think
pretty sure Shiggy can use the attention.
I'm pretty sure he's using the loop script, not the long script. In which case, you could technically dance until the end of time.
Man, it looks like you've got a root on you.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
cyborg was trying to get me.
this is a script I made.
Oh, hey, he's actually up.
Oh,
Looks
he
like,
is up now. Yep.
It looks like they got it. I'm gonna kill it.
Oh.
Stabby.
Ah. Gotta get back
Wow.
up there. Wow, he fell
That's
fast.
it. Oh, 5 seconds. Nothing.
Ah, your typical cyborg-looking mob.
Yep.
Yeah, AO drop rates. What can you say? 1/100th of 1%.
That idea can run hell. This stuff really takes way too long half the time.
Well,
Cyborg executioner. Okay.
a lot of it, Matt. A lot of it is if you're just kind of coming here to level and maybe get the drop, that's okay. Like, farming is a thing in any MMO.
Yeah.
I don't care which one you're playing. Farming is a thing.
Yeah, but the AO goes to some absurd levels here, to be
Well,
honest.
it's also an older game too.
Yeah, this is. I mean, remember the fact that AO's contemporaries were things like EverQuest and Ultima Online,
Asheron's Call.
Dark Age of Camelot.
Yeah. So basically, back when farming mobs was part of the fun.
Mm-hmm. When camping was your thing, and you people played all day.
Yeah. Nowadays, you look at some of the new games, and they just kind of throw stuff at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
They-
here's this really cool weapon. Here, have it.
Mhm.
And I'll bring this one up. Rift does this.
Mhm.
Rift does the exact same thing because they give you a box that you can open every 10 levels.
Yep.
And I think at level 20, they give you a weapon you don't get rid of until like level 40.
Yeah.
And they do it again at level 40. So you sit here and you go, when I first started playing that game, back before their first expansion,
Yep.
like,
I
they
remember.
didn't do that
being-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to sit there and like farm mats to build good weapons.
Yeah, I remember being on a friend invite, I think from Bob, to play for 7 days for free. On
Well,
Rift.
now it's free to play.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's free to play 1 to 65.
Mhm.
Oh, really? They upped the.
Yep. They
Oh,
raised it another 5 levels.
Actually, level cap is 70.
70.
No, it used
oh,
to.
yeah.
It used to be free to play 1 to 20.
Yeah, Rift
And-
is free to play 1 to 65.
Yeah. It's been that
You
way
can
for
go
a while
all the way
now.
through. You can go all the way through the plane of water. Free.
I
You
never
have to
finished.
pay for the current. You have to pay for the new expansion.
I never finished the Plane of Water. I hated it.
Oh God, yes. The plane of water is a pain in the ass.
Lord, I'm gonna go kill Cyborg.
Basically, Rift is one of those games where I play when I only have a couple of hours.
Mhm.
AO is a game I play when I have.
Like
a
the
day.
entire day off, yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, yeah. Really. The couple hours we do on the stream very much just wets my whistle. And I
Yeah.
usually wind up online till 4 or 6 in the morning doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole bunch of pocket bosses that I need to spawn on Nom to get stuff. I need to now run out here on Nom and get Super Toe.
Well,
If you don't know what I mean by Super Toe, I mean Super Tree of Enlightenment, which is a temple martial arts attack that was healing, which Nom never got because when Nom left in 2002 for when I left, he was 70. And Temple came in, must have been like 3 months later. And of course, level locked at 60 meant I could never go in the temple and farm up all the books. And that always annoyed the hell out of me, but at the same time, I was not going to re-roll my main. So now they've finally given the upgraded version of Toe from here. I'm going to fucking go get it. That may be what I do tonight.
I've already done my dailies tonight, so actually, did we have a list of MMOs we were going to do after this?
Yes,
I think
we were going to do Elder Scrolls Online and then possibly Final Fantasy 14 after that.
Cool.
14's pay as free though.
Is it free?
I don't know if it is.
No.
All right, Bob's back.
Wow, he doesn't have a bad respawn rate.
No,
Yeah.
he responds pretty decently.
A lot better than War Dog. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn it.
Crappy drop rate though.
Yeah,
Just as bad at a drop rate, yeah.
So speaking of more modern MMOs, we will probably be jumping in.
Look at the bright side, Matt. He's an easy kill. You could probably come out here on Keep Caliber by yourself and level your research, killing this whole island.
I don't know. Okay, actually, let's find out. That's only like a 5 to 10 minute respawn. Let's give it one more. And this time, why don't the Krats and everybody hold back? And let's see if Keep can take it by himself.
Alright, Keep.
I got a new ability I want to try.
Well, we've just had someone accuse us in the in my live stream of being carried by 220s.
Joshopolis?
Yeah.
The player playing for Thassa normally plays Crocea on the group. So I came in here just to help kill stuff faster with the higher level 2. The person playing the Bureaucrat, Burahip, he's been playing IROC Rubicon with us. A level 60 with level 100s. And
you should
Knight's
have
Wonder?
seen last night's stream.
Yeah,
Because we were in a max level 110 zone. So, yeah, there was no way we could be carried by 220s in there.
Actually, yeah, there is a way we could do it.
There is a way, but we didn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And the other Bureaucrat, Knight's Wonder, that's Krister, who plays the agent.
Plays our agent that's
He
at
plays
our
Third
level.
House.
It's
So-
not that he's carrying us. Matter of fact, he didn't even show up at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one is being carried. We were just here
Yeah.
for stuff.
I would take in the agent, but I was too far away, so I choose someone with high run speed.
Like, come the next stream, we're not gonna be playing the high level characters again. We're gonna be back to our equivalent level characters.
Speaking of next stream, I believe a lot of us were busy tomorrow, and I also remembered earlier this afternoon that I'm going to be busy on Sunday.
All right,
I don't
so
know when I'm
Saturday
going to be coming
and
back
Sunday
on
will
Sunday.
be off.
All
Yeah,
That's
so
okay with
Saturday,
me.
Sunday will be off.
I won't be back again until
Ooh.
next Friday because I have a full week at work this upcoming week.
Aw.
Oh, one more
Everyone
thing I want
knows.
to add. The tune that power leveled my current character to level 100 was, for the most part, a level 17 trader.
Well,
Yeah. Level
Barry,
17.
we did just power level you to get you to play with us.
Yeah.
Because the reason they power leveled me is because they were honestly working their way up to level 100. Meanwhile, I was on vacation with family, so I couldn't get out of that, and all I had was my father's Mac, which would not run this game. So that's
Yeah,
why
but
they power leveled me.
Well,
yeah,
they
but
weren't complaining about power leveling. It was more.
It was more like we're helping you do your
to
homework
11.
at twice the speed.
Making this easy.
Yeah.
We're honestly attempting to avoid people getting heck noobed, because it's one of those things that annoys the heck out of me. Because yes, I have a 220. I used to be a raid leader in iRaid, and I really hated people that would join the raid bot, try to participate in a raid, and had no idea how to play their character. It absolutely cheesed me off. It was. We're actually trying to go through, see the sites, do the quests, learn our professions.
And also, the only other reason that they help power level me to catch up is because enough people in this group have seen me play these classes.
And we knew to at least some degree you knew what you were doing, to some degree.
Actually, knowing you, we figured you couldn't do any worse than you normally could.
That too.
I'd also like to point something out, Barry.
Huh.
He wasn't complaining about power leveling.
Well,
he was complaining
no,
about.
He was still complaining about us getting carried, and power leveling is technically part of that.
Well, no, it's basically he's complaining
That's also why I mentioned.
Let Randy finish, Barry.
He's basically complaining about us letting high beasts kill the stuff in here to get the fat loots.
All right. Well, he says okay, so.
But that's also why I mentioned I got power level to 100 by level 17.
That Barry, just end it. End it.
Yeah.
You just keep bringing that point up. It's a moot point. Anyway,
Barry. No, Barry! God damn it, Barry!
I didn't do anything. I set my pets to guard.
That's what you did wrong.
Woohoo! Guard
makes it aggro the nearest hostile thing if it possibly aggroes you. Second of all, you were standing near the boss, which was.
I was actually going to bring that up as soon as we were done talking, but the boss popped too soon.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I went away and I hit behind.
Behind is better.
I do think Matt can kill this guy.
Yeah, I killed him.
He was red to me, so I'll have to see. Give this one more try.
Yeah, behind puts your pets into passive mode. So.
There we go. I've got mine in behind.
Mm-hmm.
Clicking behind again.
Speaking of behind, you want to get that cyborg that's behind you right now.
There you go.
There you go.
We're all good.
Because if I can take this guy on my own, I might actually just camp out here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too hard.
Yeah, I'd sit on the rooftop over there and just kind of heal when I need to.
And also, it's not that bad with getting help from 220s to kill for things, as long as you're capable of learning what you guys are doing.
Yeah. Joshopolis just wants to clarify that he was just asking a question, wasn't making a complaint.
Okay.
Yeah, most of us
it's hard to tell sometimes.
Most of us here are members in the core group. We're just loaded our alts because we didn't need anything in this zone. I stayed on my dock because I wouldn't mind a dog and I needed a board. Ed had gotten everything prior to this. Had come out here himself. I remember him talking about it. He got lucky and got the token board on like the first kill.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't need anything, so he thought, hey, why don't he make this easier since we only have 2 hours to do this stuff?
Roughly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Erin only ever can participate on the stream. The rest of the time she works 48 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
And this tune is more or less a main, but he's more or less a main that's usually used for only the stream unless I'm doing dailies.
Yeah, and I do dailies for Erin because I have the spare time.
Busy.
So.
And yeah, you have the time.
Yeah.
Currently.
Heck, Barry has no job and he still has trouble trying to keep up with everything.
So do I sometimes. I mean, I went through, did my dailies, turned around, did Aaron's dailies, looked at the time, and went,
there's
oh
half the
God,
day.
oh my God, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, like you add the epic dailies in there, and it can take some time.
I mean, today I got up, I had breakfast, I looked at my message boards,
Okay.
had an impromptu nap while I was looking at my message boards. Next thing I knew, it was 3 o'clock. I hadn't had lunch yet. I still wasn't done looking at my message boards, and that was just getting started for the day.
Yeesh.
That's way too many message boards.
Yeah, that sounds like you got too many random things to be reading.
If you got up that early and we're still doing it 8 hours later, that's too many message boards.
Well, it wasn't 8 hours later. I had breakfast at like 8:30.
Yeah, and 8:30 to 3, 8 to 12. So I would even 9 to 12. That's 6 hours, Barry.
Yeah, I slept for like 3 of those.
Didn't say that.
You didn't say
like,
that, Barry. You just said the
it's
entire
not
time was
even
message
noon.
boards.
I was like, it's not even noon. I'm just gonna double check these, and next thing I knew, I fell asleep. I woke up at 2:45. Not that I meant to or anything; it just happened. But I got a good 3 hours of sleep. Like,
Yeah.
sleep for me is good.
Me, I go to bed sometime between 4 to 6. I get up sometime between 11 and noon usually. And then I run dailies. And then it's, I run my dailies first because mine are only 3. I don't need alien dailies for another 2 days. Because I'm still capped at 100 because I'm finishing my research and I only got 2 lines left. I only got 2 lines left and I can usually finish a line a day between Foreman's daily and Foreman's daily and regular daily and a tower tag. And hey, I would do battle station daily, but damned if the battle station runs at my level.
Yeah.
So I take
battle station. That's PvP. Generally runs 150 plus.
Here we
There
go.
he is, Matt. Kill him.
Okay, let's
Time
say
to die.
I am going to keep an eye on Matt's health, and if he gets too bad, I am going to complete heal him, and we're going to consider him dead.
Shield. New special move. Wow, that new special move was taken a while ago.
Oh yeah, the more damage it does, the longer it takes to hit.
It's a group heal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you did get insight.
Nice.
And there we go.
Okay, I can take him.
Yeah, I was
Yay.
actually going to bring up getting that, taking that perk line, Matt.
I just got that, I think, yesterday or today.
Yeah, Crusade is amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
it's
You
a
get, you
blessing.
get that specific
Crusade has been nice.
buff.
So, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
can camp this guy, so
You
we
can-
don't have to sit here streaming this either.
Sweet.
Okay, so now we know Matt can solo the boss.
Cool.
Probably means I might be able to too if I ever cared to.
I just healed Matt because why
just
not
keep
for right
throwing-
now?
Yeah.
Just keep throwing dots on him and just keep complete healing myself when I go down far enough.
Well, the important thing, Barry, was you did it after Matt did the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for, the confirmation that he could do it.
Mhm.
I saw the guy drop.
As soon as I heard he did, it's like, okay, now heal with my pet.
Yep, I was sitting over there. If Matt had dropped down to 1 bar of life left, I was going to complete heal him and went, nope, you fail.
He got me to about half health, and then I got my new special, which is a self-heal group.
Yep, I saw
Yay.
that.
And then I just boosted right back up and just like, finish it! So, alright, I can camp him after the stream is done. So are we done for the stream then?
Yeah,
think
we will. I will keep an eye out and possibly go and see if I can get war on the characters with using one of my mains, and just log them out nearby and then log them in and grab.
Because this will also be his leveling up too, since he needs a bit of it.
Well, do your dailies.
He's already done his dailies today.
True, but I mean, don't log yourself in the prison camp. Do it on one of the islands.
Ah, yeah. Should probably do that.
If you log yourself in the prison camp, you might get like 4 or 5 guys on you right away.
Depending on where they are, yeah.
You mean
I'm
like
not
the
gonna
two-
log here, no. Hi there. Because yeah, the prison sentries are actually quite vicious.
Yeah, they're 130s.
They're very hostile.
And
Yeah.
Matt, in theory, chance for grid armor.
There is a chance for grid armor on these guys.
Yeah.
Probably closer to what, GA3?
Actually, I would say GA2 or GA3. They're 130s. There's an off chance of GA4. And that'd be
Rare.
some serious bank for you.
No shit. Either that or roll a frickin' fixer.
Yeah, Matt,
You
I'll
can roll
put
a
it like
fixer
this.
and have my armor for him already.
Yeah, Matt, I'll put it like this. I paid 600 million for a GA4 disc. That price has probably gone up by now.
Probably. It's not exactly the easiest to come by armor.
No, but ever since it became wearable in the Shadowlands, it got a little more valuable.
Ah.
Hmm.
Okie dokie.
Alright, Matt, so since I signed us in, do you want to sign us out?
Alright, so I'm Mad Matt
Chris is
Winchell,
showing off.
and we're going to close the stream down for tonight. We've been here with Romeo Moon Burke, Randy Ronson McCulloch,
Showing off what?
Ed Drenivian, I keep forgetting your last name, Durkel?
Cool.
Dunkel.
Durkel. And Barry Kaczynski. I'm going to keep going with that because that's what it looks like to me.
Okay, that is not in the top 5 pronunciations, but okay.
I'm sorry, it's a red dwarf reference to me, so I'm going with it. And also, we have been joined later on the stream by Krister.
Sweet.
And don't forget IROC.
Yep.
Oh, and also,
IROC.
yes, special thank you to IROC, who randomly found us and decided to stick with us the rest of the stream.
Yay.
And has done so repeatedly the last few nights, so...
The last
Yep.
few nights, yes, you've been a very, very wonderful viewer, and also we don't mind your a little bit of help here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. It helps a lot.
Cyborg. So anyway, that's all for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you on Monday.
Maybe. I usually
Maybe Monday, for sure Tuesday.
For sure Tuesday. But
For Tuesday,
Monday
yeah.
I usually have game. It depends on if I can get to it.
Yeah, it depends on the
Actually,
Brandy's gaming or not.
Tuesday's questionable too. Aaron and I may be at the theater.
Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday.
Maybe
Definitely not
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Maybe, baby.
It might not even be till Thursday, which means
Yeah,
hopefully we'll find something else to film. I might actually pick up a solo series for my other tune.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we've been holding off because we've been doing this on doing things like going to the theater and watching things like Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. That's something you guys really do need to fix.
And we were going to correct that
Yeah.
on $5 Movie Tuesday, but it all depends on finances and whether
And
we can
timing
get
of
there.
things and so
Yeah.
forth. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Well, anyways, good night, everybody. See you all
Bye,
later.
Philip.